Hey there everyone, this is Liferick. Yesterday we went quest binging. Today we're going to do a very specific quest called the Gunner's Request. This will take place over the long term. It's going to be all over the second stratum past a tree case point, and it's going to be a big maze. So this may or may not be a long or short episode. It will depend. So I'm just going to go ahead and take some preparations. I'm going to be right back. We have an undistributed level up. Already got Dampen Max, so we're going to start working down Revenge. And after we're done with Revenge, we're going to go down the HP up, and then possibly something else. Maybe, probably sapping our Frailty. Yep. Let's get working on that. I know this is not the right door, but I'm pretty sure this leads to a few treasures, so we're just going to go in and take them. May as well. If you need to beat the Hellion to get down here, that's fine. Typically, it's still much shorter than walking up from the second stratum geomagnetic fields. But our two treasures for going out of our way to get here are a fur boot and man, I cannot place that chest in the right place. And a Medica 4. Fur boot does what? Equipable to anyone, 27 and plus 3. We'll take. As you walk through the red-leaved forest, your guard walks up to us. It's going fine. Little girl walking around alone not too long ago. Hope she's alright. I called out, but she plumb ignored me and went on marching west, which is to the left. So, aka the southern door down here. He looks worriedly to the west, thinks she went behind the locked doors over yonder. Who knows what tarnation's behind them? Could even lead to another stratum. You'll take good care now if you go looking for her. Having said this, he walks away. Whether to listen to the guard or resume your journey? Yeah. Let's go in here, see what's over here first. I forget what's over here. Oh, it looks like we're gonna have a bit of access to some areas. And by areas, I mean like there's one door and one door that one passageway that obviously leads to a class-based event, so let's see if we qualify, shall we? What do we need? Examine thoroughly and discover a small opening in the forest wall. Grass here looks too trod. But it seems too small to paw through. Four-legged party member. We need a beast to go in there. That's fine. We'll get one later. And a bunch of stuff here, too. So press that L button. That was super difficult. Super difficult. Now, it's going through here. We're probably gonna run out of bag space really quick. We got a treasure and an FOE. This might just be one of those easy ones. Oh, it's a completely different one. And it almost completely annihilated Eric, so... Right. Start by doing all this good stuff. Paint mist? Really? Revive. Go ahead and start swinging Vipers and Evil Eye and Ricochet. He's almost dead, actually. As long as he doesn't kill Eric, we'll actually be able to kill him next turn. Right, so these guys hit like a train. Anything else I need to know? Not really. This one's kind of dead, so let's finish him off. Okay, so that's not the typical FOEs I was expecting. And our prize for beating this FOE or we could have just, used Halt Shot and danced around him, but our prize is a Hero Orb, which gives 50 TP to whoever we give it to. Selling those new Brute Bones has given us the Shotgun and the Catsplager, and this Brute Bone's going to give us nothing. Alright, we finally made it down this long hallway, which I said would be useful like 20 episodes ago, so here we go. Alright, we are now in a room filled with not only all of these lovely damage cells that we have grown to love so much, but they're, I think there's also pits everywhere that you can't see. This is the first instance of invisible pits in the game, and it's in the second stratum, believe it or not. Let's just, take... Yeah, this is the stairway that's going to lead to where we're going to be falling all the time. There's actually a few treasures down here. Actually, I know, that's so weird. Working on, we just finished all slash. Means we're working on strength up? Yes, we are. Keep working on that. It's very valuable to have more strength. Alright, up here is the first treasure that I said was down here. This is a physical mist, which is amazing, especially later on when we're going to be using these to death, so please grab these. This is a warp stone. Not terrible. But this is the entirety of the map here, at least from what we can see. I am pretty certain we'll be back on the northern and southern half of this in a while, if not at all. So let's just color this in and make our way back to the top. Alright, so let us start. Something tells me this right here is already a pit. And so it is, but the game is nice, and you can actually still kind of see around these corners, so we should map what we can see. We can see all 4 tiles ahead of us. Looks like this is going to do that. And that there are damaged tiles 1, 2, 3 spaces out ahead of us on here and here. That is what we can see from here. Fantastic! Oh. Okay. Should I trust my gut instinct? I definitely should. I am also accidentally marking the pits with exclamation points, when the pits should be marked with pits, and the landing points should be marked with exclamation points. Couldn't evade them forever. A Soma 2, and what's over here? Oh. That answered my question. Yep, there's a pit right here. That's pretty great. Yep. Oh man, that was actually kind of predictable. Man, back down we fall. All the pits in this room! All of them, pretty much. Yeah, that's a lot of pits. And we still don't even know if there's like a pit here, or there, or in other places. So we're just gonna mark it with blue paint. We're gonna say we don't know if there's pits there or not, and rather, I just don't care. We know where some pits are, we don't need to know where all of them are. We got here safely. We should be able to get here safely in the future. Okay, so we've returned here. So now that we're not falling down every pit imaginable, so we can actually move on even further down the stratum. Let's see what's over here first. It's quite, yeah, this subsection is really big, so don't be surprised if things are like, I only covered that huge pit section for like 2 minutes and then just moved on. I wouldn't be surprised. I know I'd actually probably do that. This looks like the way down. Yes, indeed it is, but that didn't get me any treasure or anything, and I am very suspicious that there is treasure in places, because, you know, this is a video game, and I expect there to be treasure in places. So I'm gonna backtrack for a little bit. Second stratum weapon. Another second stratum weapon. Remember when this guy was difficult? Yeah, I sure do. Well, Dampen's just going to completely break him, and then we're just going to, like, put it on auto and we watch it, you know, die miserably. So, yeah, remember when these guys were hard? I do. I remember when I beat them when I was, like, level 13 or something. Yeah. Good times. And we got a gourd head. Sweet. Of course, after seeing Trigord footage, you're gonna be like, wait, why is he going that way when he was supposed to be up there? And then you're like, yeah, that's good questions, because I wanted to come in here and see what was up. A Frost Jar and a Nectar 3. That is more than worth it. So we'll just put these down, put this around it, and we move on. Now that we are back to where we once were, we can finally move on and go towards the Corridors of Doom, as I like to call them. Well, first we're going to get into a Mo and triple Nazushi, whatever, Garaushi, or whatever they're called. And we're just going to go up the floor. Yes, I am quite aware our item stock is full again, because level 5 Scavenge does that to people. Also, the stairs happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. So we're going to fix that, and then we're going to remove all the walls that don't matter. and then we're going to input more walls that do matter. So, now that has been settled, let us go through the corridors of doom, and by that I mean there's like 10 million and a half doorways, and you gotta figure out which way is the correct way. There's actually 2 or 3 of them, which will actually get you where you want to go. The northern ones just don't take you anywhere. TP for like 125 turns of patrol, it's well worth it. Not having to worry about curing people, which I can easily spend 9 TP healing people instead of, you know, negating the damage tiles in the first place, which is why we use patrol, is to save all that healing TP we would otherwise be completely and totally wasting. Alright, so this will end off the hallway of doors if we just map it like so. We won't know the rest of the Griffin's path, but we'll be able to see him from places. We'll just put his FOE marker right there and start walking down these hallways of doom, and this one dead ends. Alright, so that northern mess really does lead nowhere no matter which door you pick, so don't pick the northern doors. Also pay attention to the FOE marker, because the Griffin might just be right next to us. Got another hold rock that we don't need. More space clogging, that's great. FOE marker is going crazy. I think it's gone now. Indeed. Let's just go ahead and follow this. Let's go ahead and take down the middle door, see where this leads. Leads us down to a few damage tiles. Anyways, Ardaland is somewhere in this big giant mess of a maze. Literal maze. Oh, this doesn't lead anywhere. Jeez, thanks game for leading me nowhere. But anyways, Ardaland is somewhere in this huge door maze, and it's big, and it takes time to go through, and it's a pain, and there's 2 correct doors, and it's not any of the doors on the end, it's the middle-ish doors. So, yes, that's it. Like, there's how many doors? There's a center door, and there's 4 doors on each side, or 3 doors on each side. So there's 7 doors. R9, R8, whatever, I can't count today. So let's just move down this door, see if there's anything down it. This one wants to go down a path, so we will follow this path. This looks like one of the doors that would allow us into the maze, so let's just go ahead and move on. Okay, so now we're inside the big giant maze. If you think you're gonna go in here without touching a single damage tile, you are so wrong. You will be touching all of the damage tiles when you're in here, especially if you want to look in every nook and cranny for anything. This goes on. So we map this out like so, and we go down here. Let us just 10 million damage tiles. This leads to a dead end. I'm pretty sure this is the dead end with Ardaland in it. Ardaland, please be Ardaland. I'm pretty sure the Ardaland's here. Let's, you know, kill these things and get into the cutscene with Ardaland. After we talk to Ardaland, I'm probably just gonna cut out the mapping of the rest of this place, because it would take way too long. Ardaland. Yes, found her. Kind of easy, actually. See through the forest, you spot a young girl in the passageway up ahead. Lady you seek, dresses your party. Why are we here? Recoil slightly at her intense, hostile stare. We're unsure. We're worried about you. Words seem to have been the last thing. The black hair barely know each other. Why all the concern? She responds to you, a dubious tone. Are you really worried about the girl you defeated in the 3rd stratum? The girl who transformed into Sylvie Ice Queen. Ardaland wears a mournful expression. Really want me to come back? Don't need you to help me with something? You have to kill the ruler of the heavens. Well, we were going to do that anyways. So, yeah. If he's defeated, I just know the demons will return to their original forms, but our guild can never get that close to the floating castle. If you kill the ruler of the skies, I know Scylla will finally be at peace. Just really waiting and waiting your reply. What should you say? Of course. You'd help. Thank you. Alright. Should go back now. I can't leave that warrior wart alone, or he'll burst a blood vessel. You should take a break from take a break and explore around here before you start moving upwards. She reaches into her bag and begins walking away from you. I'll go back to town. Be careful on your way back. She walks away, vanishing from your sight. The quest is complete, so let's go grab a 10,000 in, which completely covers for the cost it took to get the tree key. But I'm going to map this huge maze off screen, so hang on. I have found me a treasure box. Let us see what is inside. It is a Nectar 2, so we've I've covered the entire right set of doors. This is the entire area. So essentially, if you want this fast way in here, you're going to need to take either of the farthest doors on the right. Wish granted. Let us see what we got. Amrita 2. Not bad. Not bad. Not great. Not awesome. But pretty good. Few contradictions on the map. And do this, and this is stairs down, and these are spaces that you can walk on in case you forgot. And, yeah. Hey there everyone, this is Raocow, and I'm playing... no. Yes, I do watch Raocow frequently. So, sometimes I kind of get onto his verbal tones. That's just, and, yeah, I don't try breaking into non-sequitur, that's just not my style, but sometimes, if I run out of things to say, I will end up, you know, just kind of mumbling and bumbling. Oh, here it is. Running into fights and breaking my concentration and thought process. Thanks a lot, game. And let's go ahead and get in. So many stupid stuff to do. I think we're gonna unlock this, and I believe this is 2 ways, so we can go back. Yeah, we're not done here. I mean, we could just end it off here, but what fun is that? There's still a bunch of stuff here, actually. Would probably be better. Alright, we'll come back here later. We'll come back here later, at a later date and at a later time. Alright. 10,000 in. And back. Yes, we found her. Good. Labyrinth's dangerous place. Blah, blah, blah. 10,000 in. Well, that was short. Anyways, that's a quest that's required for a huge string of quests. I don't think we got a new one. No, there isn't. But later on, we're going to run into more quests along this quest line. This is the Wyarm quest line, I think. Maybe, perhaps. So, we will be back in this second stratum section area tomorrow. And we're going to finish mapping it. And we'll be back again in the second stratum once Wyarm pops up. And we're able to face him, but that won't be for a long time. What else? We're going to be doing the rest of the tree key doors tomorrow as well, as far as we can get into them. And that will be that. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye.